Hi, you're here. Maybe by chance, maybe because you needed to hear this. But either way, something brought you to this moment. So I'll ask you, what are you really afraid of? Because this life, this one, is shorter than you think, and fear is stealing more from you than failure ever could. So sit back, breathe, and let's talk. We all live like we've got time. Time to forgive, time to change, time to start. But one day later runs out, and that day usually comes quietly. No warning, no drum roll, just a moment where you realize it's too late. I once knew a guy who carried around a list of things he was gonna do. He kept rewriting the list, never living it. By the time he finally started, he had lost what mattered most: the energy, the fire, the people. Don't let later become your biggest regret. Fear doesn't scream, it whispers. It says, what if they laugh? What if you fail? What if you're not enough? So you stay small. You hide your light. You build a safe life that doesn't scare you, but it doesn't excite you either. Fear wants comfort, but growth demands courage. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's walking with it anyway, step by step, breath by breath. Ask yourself, what would your life look like if you weren't afraid? You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be brave. But perfection? That's the voice that says you're not ready, that your website isn't pretty enough, your resume isn't perfect enough, your body isn't fit enough. So you wait. You revise, you stall. But the most successful people, they started messy. They improved on the way. Perfection is a dream killer in disguise. Choose progress. Choose presence. Start even if it's ugly. I'm too tired. I'm too old. I'm too broken. I'm not like them. These are lies, not told by others, but you to yourself. You've been playing small for so long, you forgot you were meant for more. Those lies, they came from fear, from wounds, from people who didn't believe in themselves either. You don't have to believe them anymore. You can rewrite the story. You're the author, not the victim. They post the highlight reels. You live the bloopers. You scroll thinking they have it all figured out. But do they? Or are they just better at curating the illusion? Comparison is a thief. It steals your peace. It robs your joy. And it convinces you that you're behind in a race you were never meant to run. You're not late. You're not broken. You're on your path. Run it like it's yours, because it is. People regret what they didn't do, the chances they didn't take, the love they didn't express, the dreams they shelved for a safer life. You know what no one ever says at the end? I wish I cared more about what others thought. No. They say, I wish I had the courage to live true to myself. Don't wait until you're older to be bold. Be bold now. Pain will visit you, but suffering, that's optional. You can use pain as a wall or a window. You can say, why me? Or you can say, what now? I've seen people lose everything. then rebuild something better. Not because they were lucky, but because they refused to let pain be the end of their story. Let it shape you, not stop you. Look around. Who do you talk to daily? Are they lifting you or draining you? Your future is quietly shaped by the voices you allow near your dreams. If you surround yourself with fear, you will shrink. But surround yourself with belief, with fire, and you'll rise. Protect your energy like it's sacred, because it is. The mind plays tricks. It says, think more. But thinking without action becomes a trap. You end up stuck, overanalyzing, hesitating, delaying. But action is truth. Action is confidence. Even a small step breaks the chains. Start writing. Start recording. Start reaching out. You're not stuck. You're just paused. Unpause. Life is not a rehearsal. You don't get a second draft. So live messily, loudly, authentically. Do the thing. Say the words. Be the person you keep daydreaming about. Because one day, there will be no more someday. And you deserve a life that doesn't feel like a cage, but like a fire, burning, full, alive. So tell me again, what are you afraid of?